Welcome to Script Writing 101. To start formatting your script, you're going to need a relatively cheap ruler and obviously the piece of paper that you're going to be working with. Now, if your notepad doesn't have a margin line like this, all you need to do is measure out about 2 centimeters away from the edge of the paper. And all you're going to do is you're going to mark it, and then you're just going to draw the line. Now, the reason for this margin is very important. This is what you're going to use to actually start creating the centered nature of how the script is going to be formatted. And I will explain every element as we go on. Now, what you're going to do is grab your ruler. You're going to measure out 18 centimeters. Now, why 18 centimeters? Partially because it's easily divisible by 3. You can divide it by 3 pretty easily. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to mark it first. 6 right there and 12 right there. Now, the reason why this is important, let me just do this real quick, is you're going to draw a very light line. You're almost not going to see it, but it's very light, not very heavy, just very light. It's not a thick line. And the reason why this is important is that this is how you center your page. Now, if you look at really expensive software, you're going to find that when you write a character's name in it, that the name appears in all caps like that. And where does it appear? Right in the middle of the page. Now, yours is not directly in the middle of the page, because what I want you to have is that I want you to have a bit more page on the left hand side so that you can actually start writing with. Now, the reason why I'm starting here with dialogue here and with a character is because I want you to see why it's important to actually start writing from the center of your page when you're writing a script. Part of the reason for that is that when an actor or actress or yourself even start reading your dialogue, it needs to be separated from the rest of the lines that you're using, your action lines and your scene heading. They all start on the left, except for when you're writing dialogue. Now, all of your dialogue is going to take place, you can either write from just outside of the margin to about the outside of that margin that you've just drawn. And that is where you're going to write your dialogue. Now, the reason why we have the character name in caps is so that whoever's playing that role can immediately identify the lines that they need to learn.